became a Christian about 4 years ago this week actually, 2007 March, between March the 14th and 16th. I grew up, how most teenagers grow up, in Greater London. I come from South West Greater London, just near Feltham. Now, most teenagers around there get in a lot of trouble and stuff. I thought every teenager got in trouble like we did, but apparently not at York Unis, because everyone gets 10 GCSEs at A*. But I was going out, getting drunk, smoking weed, got expelled from school. Me and my mates were quite close. We got in a lot of trouble over the old bill and stuff. And it's when I became 19 I managed to get a job by God's grace in Marks and Spencer's. And there was a guy there called Jordan Olson. He became a Christian about 6 months before, and he kept preaching me the gospel. He kept coming up to me every day, constantly going, "Shane, you'll go to hell if you don't trust in Jesus." And I was like, who is this guy, man? One day I was in work pretty stoned off my face actually, and he came up to me. I thought, oh no, not this Christian again. I thought he's going to start doing my head in. So what I did is that I thought, hang on, I've got a fiver on me. So I gave him a fiver and he gave me some DVDs just to so get him away. About a year later, I spent a weekend doing what the world loves doing, and I was quite depressed on the Monday morning when I shouldn't have been, because I had money, had time off work, I'd done everything the world loves doing, and I was really depressed, and I was thinking, is this it? And then I started reading the Bible and I read Genesis. And I thought, hang on, this sounds pretty cool. I went upstairs for some reason. I don't know whether it was to get something or I can't remember. I just went upstairs and I looked in this cupboard which I put my DVDs in, but I didn't know they were there, and I found them. And there was 3 DVDs, and one of them said The Reliability of the New Testament, How to Join Jesus' Crew, and The Reliability of the Old Testament. So I watched The Reliability of the Old Testament first, and I thought, yeah, this sounds it. So I went to God, I went, Lord, how do I become a Christian? I am a really bad person. I've hurt so many people in my life before. How do I become a Christian? So one of the DVDs was Joining Jesus' Crew, and it was my pastor Duncan on there. And he was basically saying, to join Jesus' crew, you have to change your way, you have to change the direction of your life and turn to God and trust in Him. Because you don't want to be part of the world's crew, because the world's crew will get judged. So I just went like this, I went, God, I know you exist, I believe in you, I don't want to do the things I do anymore, but I'm really stuck in my sin, I'm really addicted to weed and coke, I'm really addicted to drinking, I can't change, I can't be good, but I went, Jesus, I want to turn from my sin and trust in you. And when I said that minute, I mean, it was like a flash of lightning. I was a very angry person, and the anger just melted away from me. I still get angry, but not the anger that I had. And I realised Jesus had died for my sins, and my whole being had totally changed. The English language is not good enough to explain how Jesus changed me. And now I'm part of His family, I'm part of His crew. He loves me, I've got a father, which I never had before. And I was a wretch, and I still am. But He was merciful and good to me, so praise God for that, and that's my testimony.